Singapore.
Hi, so it's race start. We're sailing from Singapore to China. We just had our race start, and unfortunately one of the boats shoved us up and kind of pinned us in, so that we were forced to cross the line like a second early. And I thought we were across just in time, but unfortunately it was a second early, so we ended up having to go back around the marks again, making us in last place. So it's day 2 at sea. We took the lead last night. We've been holding it through the night. The fleet's just behind us though, so it's a close race, but we are back in first place after our miserable beginning, and we're just cruising along. We've got a nice 12 to 14 knots of wind, and it's day 4 at sea, and the winds have gone from, you know, the nice 10 to 15 knots of wind that we had, and increased up to 20 to 25 knots. So it's not much smooth sailing at the moment. It's right on the nose, so it's getting really choppy.
Hi, so been at sea now for 9 days, sailing from Singapore to China. We're just towards the northern end of the Vietnam coast and about 400 miles off our speed gate. So that is along the coastline of Taiwan. So once we hit the base of Taiwan, we race all the way to the top of Taiwan, and then that's the speed gate. So almost there for that. As far as race positions go, we're still in first place, but we're sharing the lead with Langdon, who are level with us at the moment, but they're about 7 miles to the east. Hi, so it's day 10 at sea. It's about halfway through for this race, and early this morning the wind decided to drop down to about 6 knots. As you can see by the sea state around us, it's still around 6 knots. So we're just cruising along very, very slowly. Occasionally our boat speeds down to 2 knots, but at the moment it's just built up to a whopping 3.5 knots. It's very exciting. We have Singapore and Geraldton just off to our side here, and we have DLL or Langdon just off to our starboard side as well. So very, very close race at the moment. We're only just holding the lead by a few miles, so every little ounce of boat speed counts at the moment. Hi, so we've been at sea now for 11 days. Forecast for today was for 20 knots of wind, and if you look around us, we've actually got about 5 knots, 3 to 5 knots of wind. Just enough to fill our wind seeker sail, which is the lightest sail. Which, pretty rough weather at the moment. The wind's slowly lifting. We've got 25 to 30 knots of wind. Sea stays building up to about 3 meters at the moment. We just passed Taiwan this morning. It's very, very windy and very rough. We've got about 3 meters of swell coming through. 35 knots of wind, so we're just cruising along at the moment. We're halfway up the Taiwanese coast, which means we're halfway through our speed gate. We have delayed Langdon 7 miles ahead of us, so we're struggling to catch them at the moment. And then Singapore is 30 miles. Hi, so we've been at sea now for 14 days. Quite a lot's happened in the last few days today. The weather's gotten really, really cold, so it's all your layers, having all your layers on now. We also finished our speed gate, but we don't know how we went until the rest of the fleet's finished. So we'll find out that towards the end of the race. So we're at the top of Taiwan. This morning we were going for a head sail change. We were changing from our storm jib on the inner forestay to our staysail. And Tim, one of the guys on board, he was picked up by a wave, and his leg was pinned under the sail, and he actually broke his leg just above the knee. So I was on the helm when it happened, and I saw the wave coming, and I really tried to avoid the wave, but not much I could do about it in that situation. And yeah, so we had a medical emergency on board of a broken leg.
Down. Come my way if you're in. Hold it down. Right, everyone happy? No.
I don't think Tim's happy.
Move his legs forward. Get the cushion under his bum. Okay.
Yeah, got him. He should be strapped
Go
in
slide
pretty
him
well.
down, slowly.
Look at that, Mum.
Okay. We have one person climb down the side of the ladder. Whoever's holding him up there, keep holding him. Dear Miller, can you just stand by to grab his head, please? Okay, Brian, go underneath him onto the other side.
You're doing really well, Tim.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, you're right.
got him. Ready? Reach and call it.
Keep coming.
I got it too. National, thank you.
Okay, well done guys, he's down. Okay, keep coming forward. Okay, I'm going to go through.
Yep, I've got him.
You all right, buddy?
Almost there, mate. Hang on, wait. I'm just getting through. Okay, next. Got it. Yep. Oh, I put him on the ground to get the...
No, because the seat is a big thing there. Keep coming forward. Okay, go aft. Aft. Okay, just rest his body there. Okay.
We've tried to do a helicopter air to sea rescue where we've tried to medi-vac him out on a stretcher. Because the seas are 3 to 4 meters, it's just too rough and rolly for us to be stable enough for a helicopter to come alongside close enough. So they did 2 flybys and in the end bailed. So we're now on our way to Taiwan, to a Taiwanese hospital. It's about 4 to 5 hours away, so we're driving there at the moment. We've got all our sails down, we're just heading there and trying to get Tim to a hospital so he can get taken care of properly. Lucky for us, we've got 2 nurses on board, so they've been fantastic taking care of him and making sure he's warm enough and there's got enough morphine and giving him the proper doses, etc. We've also had Delang Langdon, who's been our closest rivalry this race, standing by. So they turned around and come back and they're following us to Taiwan. And then after they've seen us safely into port, they'll restart their race. As you can see here, we've actually just got Tim on deck because it's only 5 hours away, and rather than move him and cause him a lot more pain, we've just got him stationary on deck here, wedged in between the companionway entrance and the sidewall until we get to port. So hopefully he'll be okay and he'll get everything mended, and we'll see him again soon.
You speak English?
A little.
Little, okay.
Yeah.
He's fractured his femur.
Broken, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well done, buddy. Well done, mate. All right, ready to transfer him?
Do we need a needle?
It's okay, mix in there. It's got all these details on it. Okay, you ready? Ready to lift? Ready? 1, 2, 3, lift.
We need to write on the paper that he's had another 10 milligrams of morphine.
Okay. You got it? Got it? No, they're on then, sorry.
Thanks, guys! For 16 days. 16 days since our major disaster of a broken leg, and the winds have abated enough for us to be cruising in nice gorgeous conditions like this, even though it's 10 degrees on deck still. But we managed to also get the spinnaker up this morning, so we've been flying along at 10 knots, catching the rest of the fleet, moving our way slowly up the ranks. You can see now for 17 days, 190 miles to go till we hit Chiao. At the moment, it's miserable out here. It's freezing cold, drizzly rain, they've had hail, low visibility. There's ships within a mile of us and we can barely see them. So we're just cruising along as best we can with some music going, dancing to keep warm. As far as I understand, we've overtaken Singapore and we're trying to catch up to Geraldton, West Australia, who are in first place at present, 13 nautical miles ahead of us. So we have 100 nautical miles to make 30 nautical miles on them, and hopefully we're done.
Well done, team. That will go down as one of the best victories of all time. 3 cheers for Gold Coast! It's free! It's free!